Okay.
11. Jason there. He didn't hit anything.
He didn't get
though.
the worst of it, no.
I don't think he hit anything. He's rolling again.
Fish, can you look around there and get me numbers?
Let's
get some numbers, please. I got 10 and 11.
Probably got a flat tire.
There's more in the grass down towards turn 1. Caution is out at Daytona at lap 15 in the Napa 300. Jeff Green, last year's runner-up, there he is climbing. He's already got his cap on.
Wow.
After flipping that car at 190 miles an hour, he's got a sponsor cap on and walking away. I guess he's all right.
Boy, that just tells you how well these cars are built, and the roll cage did its job because he turned over several times down the front straightaway.
Hat Rack made out okay, too.
Finished second in this race last year, second in the point standings. There's Kelly Denton's car, number 75. He was involved.
Kelly is okay, surveying the damage. Jason Jarrett was one of the cars involved. Also Phil Parsons, Wayne Grubb.
And Jason Jarrett drove away from the accident. He spun out. I don't think he hit anything hard.
It's the Pamico Chevy of Mike Skinner. And he says he can't turn the car. He tells the crew, so he's going to take it behind the wall. One more car there against the wall. A view blocked by the safety truck. I believe that's the 83 of Wayne Grubb. And
yeah,
he's okay.
He's out checking the damage, see if he can fix it if they take him back into the garage area. But this is a very important finish. It's a points race. Even though you tear your car up, you try to get back in the action if you possibly can.
They're pushing Mike Skinner, the Lowe's onboard camera, in Skinner's car. Now, in the drivers' meeting, they told the drivers and teams, if you bring your car to the garage, you have one chance to fix it and take as long as you want. But when you bring that car back onto the speedway, if it's not able to run at competitive speed, the next trip to the garage is the last one for the day. You'd have to park it. So you see members of Skinner's crew going to work. Let's see what happened here. Coming through the tri-oval.
Jeff Green gets a little assistance there from behind, and you can see the car just lifting off the ground right there. It rolls several times here, but you notice the part that he's in does not really hit the racetrack. It rolled on the nose and then settled down on the racetrack. The flaps did their job. They have flaps in the roof of these cars to keep them from.
So here's Jeff Green, and see as they come up on him here.
Okay, they're just now coming in the dogleg. Right here, they make contact. You can see him getting sideways right there. Now watch the car just lift right off the ground about here and starts to fly. I can tell you those cars on the outside, they're going, let me get by, and everybody missed him as he slides across there.
Look at Fidoa just shoot right through all that traffic to the infield grass without getting hit. I believe the car that made contact was Bobby Hamilton Jr., number 26. And it looked to me as if Hamilton was as low on the racetrack as he could be. There's his white car. He's right down against the white line.
He looked like Green might have come down a little bit as he went through the tri-oval.
Well, and at that place, the car is very, very light. And you can, if you could physically get your hand out the window, you could make a car slide by just touching it with your hand. That's how light they are in that area of the racetrack.
The luckiest fellow in Daytona right then was Tim Fidoa, because he locked the car down and cut it left and came all the way across without incident. Let's ride with Jeff Green.
Looked like he saw that opening down there.
Was it Sauter down there? I think. We're under caution at Daytona. Michael Waltrip has just taken a stinging sidewinder flyer from the tri-oval down toward turn 1. One car got in the back of him and he went for a ride, and he's climbing out okay.
Under his own power. They're not having to help him out. That's a good sight.
I think that roof has been mashed down a little bit and closed the window area. Michael is a big guy anyway, and needs all the room he has. Throws his hand up, waves to the crowd. That was a wild ride.
So Waltrip will get into the ambulance for that mandatory trip to the care center, which has had a busy day. And there is no sheet metal left of the top of that windshield and leading edge of the roof. On Michael Waltrip's car, you can see where the windshield was and where it's all pushed down. Look at here. Ripped right through it. Is that abraded 1,000 feet down the asphalt?
And you notice the windshield is made out of a substance that does not break anymore. So a long time ago, that would have went up in the grandstand. So they're going along with safety all the time.
Michael was running in 6th position when this happened. He came by the start-finish line. Let's take a look at what did happen.
He's going to get a tap here, Ned, as he comes off the tri-oval down on the inside of the racetrack.
Right there, he gets touched right there. Now this car goes way up in the air. When it turns around, you see it start to fly there. Turns completely up and pancakes right down on the roof.
That's what did all that roof damage you were talking about. Then it goes into a barrel roll.
Side over side, many, many times. Now it's on the nose of the car and then hits hard on the back.
That looked much like Ricky Rudd's flip here in 1984 in what was then the Busch Clash. Here's another look. Jay Sauter has a little push coming out of the tri-oval and just gets into Waltrip.
And they were just coming out of the tri-oval, and at that point of the racetrack, you're almost out of control anyway, buddy, and just a little tap sent him around.
Absolutely. And the other thing, the roof flaps couldn't work because it went around so quickly, and the minute the back addressed the air, it went straight up in the air.